Now we're going to amplify our results a little bit further. Not amplify. Yeah, we're going to amplify them. We're going to make our results better, more targeted. How do we do that? Well, we've been running an auto advertisement for like about 3 weeks. This student, in this student's case, a lot more. But we're going to look at our auto advertisements to see what our auto advertisements are doing. Remember, your auto advertisement is like a mini me where it's advertising a bunch of different words and it's going to tell you which keywords are good and which keywords are bad. So how do you do that? Click on your auto campaign. Look at how good these are. The last 30 days, the best campaign that they have, this student campaign has, is 164 sales for their auto campaign. Where are those auto sales coming from? Well, let's find out. Auto pampas grass, last 30 days. We're going to click on the auto pampas grass once again. Now on the left-hand side, instead of targeting, I'm going to click on search terms. Targeting is where I go to change my bid. Search term is where I go to see which keywords are generating sales. So I have here the last 30 days. I want to get some keyword ideas. I'm going to organize this by orders. Okay, so plenty of examples. Now, these first two are ASINs. I'm going to explain to you what that is. I got 15 orders for an ASIN. What that means is that there's a particular product here. This student is obviously selling pampas grass. This student, some customers saw this and then they kept scrolling down. And then up here, okay, I got to press the arrow. Okay, up here, products related to this item, where it says sponsored here, the students came up there. And there was an Amazon customer who was scrolling down and they saw my student's product. And they were like, oh, this one's way better. Now, this is all nice and motivating that our product would do better than somebody else's. Well, first of all, this product is not good at all. I think my student's product is way better. But it's nice to know that your product is better than other products, but I don't recommend product targeting. It is possible to do product targeting in Amazon advertising, but you're more than capable of being successful enough without product targeting. Maybe in the future, you can look up some information on product targeting, but I'm going to suggest that at least right now in this stage, do not do product targeting. Just focus on keywords. And there's plenty of keyword ideas here. So here you have pampas grass, you have vase, vases. How's the ACOS on pampas grass? 64%. That's a little high. I think you're spending too much to get these sales. Maybe I'll organize it by ACOS, see which ones are good. Okay. Okay, dried pampas decor. Can I get one with like 2 sales on it? Yeah, this one's pretty. Oh no, this is an ASIN. We got one of 2. This one, no, this is also an ASIN. 2. All of these are ASINs. That's a bummer. We're getting pretty lucky with ASINs. 6, 2. I guess I'm not going to find one. Okay, so apparently there's a lot of ASINs. So for this particular student, they're just getting compared to everybody and they're getting a sale, which is good for them. But I still don't suggest doing product targeting. It's way too expensive. So I'm just going to grab a word that I feel is going to do good. How's dried pampas decor? That sounds good. Now, one particular thing to pay attention to with this auto search term report is that all of these key terms are broad matches. Broad matches. So if you're creating a campaign, which we've already done, you have to create a campaign that's broad for this specific key term. You can create one campaign and stick all the broads in there, or you can create one campaign for each word. I'm going to show you that process on how to create the broad match campaigns. Go to advertising, campaign manager. I'm keeping one tab open with my keyword research. My keyword research is actually self-made. I made this keyword research because it's my auto campaign and I had my auto running. I paid money for this keyword research. So I'm going to leave this open in one tab, and the other tab, I'm going to create the campaign. So on the left-hand side, I'm going to click sponsored products, of course. I'm going to start with my campaign. This is what I like doing. You can organize it in different ways if you want to. I like putting broad And I'm going to make a decision. Am I going to put in lots of broad search terms in there in this search term report? Or am I going to just put in one search term? If I'm putting in just one search term, then I write the name of the search term there. But if I'm putting in many search terms, then I could just put broad and then put pampas grass, which is the name of the product, right? I'm just going to put in a bunch of key terms in there. Daily budget is going to be 50. Manual targeting, even though it's broad, it's still manual. Fixed bids, we've already done this. The ad group name is the same as the campaign name. It's going to be broad, pampas, grass. Did I put one S or two S's? I put one S. All right. Broad, pampas, grass. Here's the product. Manual targeting. See, product targeting is here. I don't recommend product targeting. Too expensive. Do keyword targeting. And then here, you're actually going to put in your key terms. Now, usually we deal with suggested key terms, but we're not going to do that. We already have our keyword research that tells us exactly what we're ranking for. And this specific search term, we're definitely relevant for, and we have a really low ACoS. So I want to try out this search term. I'm going to click on enter list to enter the keyword manually. I'm going to click paste. And I'm going to make sure that one of these is placed on. Which one? Obviously broad. I've been talking about broad all the time. So I'm going to uncheck phrase, uncheck exact. I'm going to add this one, and there it is. Now I want to add my bid. Now, usually we go very aggressive with these bids, especially with manual campaigns. But now we have a solution to see exactly what bid we should put. It's the CPCs. I don't think it's even here. Let's add the column. Okay, that should be good. CPCs are right here. 79 cents. That's the CPC for dried pampas decor. 0.79. Then click save. I can always add another word if I want to. Tall basis for decor. Okay. What's the CPC on this one? 86 cents. So I'm going to add this one as well. And this one's going to be 86 cents. Click save. Okay, I'm just going to add these two for now. This is just for an example. And nothing negative in your life. Click launch campaigns. And then that's the message that appears once you've launched the campaign. Click on Amazon ads at the top left to go back to the home screen. And you should see that campaign launch. Did it launch? Yeah. Broad. Oh, no, that's not. I didn't do that one. There it is. Broad pampas grass. So I'm going to stick all my key terms in there. Looks like my student created another broad campaign, but for something different. Dried flowers. Okay, cool. So I have my own broad search term campaign that I've separated. I've analyzed this from my auto campaigns. So it's always important to watch your auto campaigns to see what new key terms you can bring up.